Good evening, everyone. We're back at the Stolen Turnabout, where last time we managed to get a not guilty verdict for our client.
Somehow, miraculously.
Then,
Until
why have we not gone home?
he opened his damn mouth. Shut up, Ron! But Ron didn't shut up. So,
Such a shame.
such a
Worst
shame.
client ever. Doesn't even want to be innocent.
The truth is, I've been Mask Star the Mask all along. I mean, you can't prove that I'm actually not actually Mask Star the Mask, can you? I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all. I donned my costume that night and dancingly descended upon the scene of the crime. Look, you can see it right here in the photo. That's me. As for my brooch, I snagged it on the door handle and it got torn off, that's all. I don't like the direction this trial has taken.
Yeah, Judge also wants to go home.
Yeah, he's like, what?
Question. As a defense, are we allowed to ignore the wishes of our client and try to declare them innocent?
No, we can just say fuck you, bye.
No, you can just gag him and then we go home. But this is how every trial goes, at least with me anyway.
Huh. You're doing great. Oh, stop it, Mr. Godot. You're embarrassing me. Like I said, you're only going to get one chance to testify, alright? But if you make it through this with flying colors, I'll keep my promise too. I'll make sure you stay locked up in prison as the one and only true Mask Star the Mask. Oh, thanks so much, Mr. Godot. I'll do my best.
What the
All
fuck?
right, Mr. Wright. I'm afraid it's time for the cross-examination.
Wait, who are we cross-examining?
The client.
That one was not play acting, that was just remembering something Steph said earlier.
But you aren't.
You may think you're the real Mask the Mask, but your wife thinks you're delusional.
I haven't told Desi yet. About my true identity, I mean. Believe me, I've got my reasons.
With the way your room is decked out, how could she not know about it?
Even thieves have complicated family situations, I suppose.
That's one way to put it.
What should I do? It sounds like we're about to get sidetracked. Again.
Alright.
Always press harder.
So, why are you withholding the truth from your wife?
Well, first of all, I don't think she'd believe me anyway. And second, if there's one thing that Desi absolutely detests, it's criminals. If that's the case, then why did you ever start thieving to begin with? Well, Desi is crazy about shopping. She's a real shopaholic. But she's the love of my life, Your Honor. I guess you could say I'm a Desi-aholic. So you do have a complicated family situation after all.
No, you just have a shopping addict. Consider therapy. Alright, that's enough. Please continue with your testimony. I beg of you.
Can we prove that he is not actually Mask Star the Mask?
His security thing, wasn't he in another building at the time, according to his wallet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's enough, but the card with the leaves a record maybe.
Let's press this.
I thought you were going to be the one to show us the proof. You know, that you're the real mask, and not just some kind of obsessed fanboy.
Okay, now that's not fair. Why do I have to do all the hard work anyway?
Maybe because you're the one making the outrageous claim for change.
Come on, Nick. You know that Mr. Delight couldn't have committed the crime? You're the one with the fancy law degree. You always flash it to everyone. It's time to put it to work already.
I'm actually an art student.
Yeah, the badge is
He
just his
just-
art project.
He just
The law
crafted to
degree
do
is
that.
something he doesn't have on him.
He made it himself, that's why he's showing everyone. It's like, and looks
Yeah.
right.
The law degree is lying in a desk somewhere.
He gets a kick out of showing it to everyone, and then they believe he's an actual lawyer.
I am an actual lawyer on paper. I need some kind of proof that Ron couldn't possibly be Mask the Mask.
Well, I guess if you had that kind of proof, we wouldn't still be here, would we?
For the time being, maybe I need to shift strategy. I should try to show
Shifty
that Mr.
strategy. How shifty?
No, that's not what I said, Maya.
I'll just trick them and you do the thing.
Swap a room.
Okay. I should try to show that Mr. Delight couldn't have stolen the urn.
Anyway, I don't have an alibi for the night the urn was stolen after all.
Oh, but you do.
Oh, that's why we present the wallet.
Mr. Delight, this wallet belongs to you, correct?
Ah, yes, it does. I've lost it somewhere.
Mr. Wright, when you find a wallet, you should report it to the police right away.
No, you don't understand. This is an important piece of evidence.
Evidence?
Mr. Delight, when did you first notice that you'd lost your wallet?
Let's see. I think it was on the night of the crime. But I know I still had it when Desi and I went out for dinner.
This wallet was found at approximately 1 AM at KB Security Headquarters.
What? Surely you're not serious.
I am serious. This proves that Mr. Delight was, in fact, at KB Security that night.
No!
Statement.
So, if the defendant was at KB Security at 1 o'clock in the morning, then that proves he has a watertight alibi.
No!
Furthermore, considering the distance between Lord Lee Taylor and KB Security, it would have taken 30 minutes to get there by car. According to Larry, anyway.
What? Larry said it? Oh my god, I love that guy. Well, Mr. Godot, do you have anything to say? And stop drinking that coffee. Come on, Mr. Thief. Don't let this guy beat you. Tell him why he's wrong.
You're the only one who calls me thief, Mr. Godot. Alright, I'll try. I'll do it. I will.
He's really got Mr. Delight all worked up.
Yeah. He's like a kid at his first day of school.
Look, it's just ridiculous. Why would I have dropped my wallet at KB Security?
Someone must have planted it there to make it look like I was there, and not at the heist.
Usually it's the other way around.
Planted it there? It's really reaching now.
Mr. Delight. You probably dropped your wallet when you took it out to use this, didn't you? The keycard to KB Security's CEO's office.
No! Huh. That was a pretty good try, Mr. Trite. Unfortunately, you've overlooked one small thing.
What?
Motive, of course. Why would this thief go to KB Security in the middle of the night anyway?
Blackmail letter.
Blackmail letter.
Well,
Also
Mr.
because
Wright,
you worked there.
it looks like you need some more evidence after all.
Stupid kid.
What
Now
is
then.
Godot's objective actually? I'm unsure at this point.
Let's see your evidence. The evidence that shows why Mr. Delight went to KB Security at 1 AM that night. You want me to present the letter?
Yeah.
Mr. Delight. I believe you've seen this before, correct?
Ah, that's... What is it?
A blackmail letter. That's what it looks like from the contents.
Blackmail?
Oh, I love surprising the prosecution. Yes, it basically says bring $50,000.
That certainly sounds like blackmail, alright.
At the time of the theft, Mr. Delight was dealing with the blackmailer himself. In KB Security's CEO office, a full half an hour away from the scene of the crime.
No, 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 no! Order! 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 So when the theft of the urn occurred, the defendant was at KB Security. It looks like a perfect case for the defense. You may see it as a perfect case, Judge, but to me... Well, let's just say that my Godot Blend 107 impresses me a lot more.
This is decaf, right? What are you trying to say?
You say the thief was being blackmailed by the CEO of a security company. But, did you actually investigate this CEO at all?
Huh? Well, no. No, I guess not.
Accusing a man of blackmail with no proof. I'm not sure what I think of that.
Not sure what I think of that. At least I know what I think of you.
Good point. I'm not sure what I think of it myself. You claim that the defendant entered the CEO's office. But you will need at least one witness to corroborate your claim, Mr. Wright.
My witness will be the security system.
Nick, I think we're going to have to track down the CEO guy.
No, we don't have to track down the CEO guy.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Trite?
Access control. Oh no, it's... No. No. There is someone else who can testify. This is the person who can testify that the keycard was used at 1 AM that night.
Oh, who could it be?
Is it time to bring out Larry?
Yeah. This is the moment I realized it's when my voice changed.
Who is this useless-looking young man?
Don't you remember it from our I swear.
Hmm. Not exactly. But just looking at this picture makes the bile start to rise in my throat.
So you do remember! You do remember!
It looks like he doesn't remember the case from 2 years ago.
He probably blocked out that memory on purpose. I would too if I could. Anyway, this man was working as a guard at KB Security that night.
Oh?
The question at hand is the keycard.
That's the key card they used in the building I worked. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. Well, you need it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, I think it leaves a record somewhere, but I've not found the player yet. Yeah, it tells you exactly who enters the room and when.
There are several things wrong with this statement, but they're probably not relevant for the game. As you can see, there's no need to investigate the CEO of KB Security. We should be able to discover the truth simply by analyzing this keycard's data. Actually, no, if you would leave the record on the keycard instead of the central system, that would be idiotic as hell.
What was in that coffee?
That was a
This
decaf.
is
Oh no,
Defeat.
that was a decaf.
Well, Mr. Godot. The name of the CEO of KB Security is Kane Bullard. I was unable to contact him directly, but I got the keycard data. Here. So what does it show? Each keycard has its own serial number, and they leave detailed records of their use. According to this data, this card was used at 1 AM on the morning of the crime. CEO
Oh
of
no,
his
didn't
keycard.
get that fast. He's good at getting stuff at least.
Well, if you
Like getting coffee.
Found in Ron's wallet, used on October 12th, the night of the crime at 1 AM. Keycard updated in the court record. Yeah, I like to think that they took a short break, and he just went and
Yeah,
called.
but they usually mention
it's-
like a reset. They did not mention a reset at all, which like
True.
that
Yeah.
was odd.
That's true. Usually, you'd send several policemen to that company with a warrant and then get the stuff. So that's not instant.
But that means it can't be Mr. Delight dressed as Mask Star the Mask in this photo. Huh. It looks like you're right. 2 minutes isn't even enough time to brew a good cup of joe.
So then,
Ron Delight was clearly in the office of KB Security's CEO at the time of the crime. The prosecutor's office is ready to admit that fact. Therefore, it's impossible for the defendant to be Mask Star the Mask.
Good job. You did it, Nick.
That's enough. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man. Besmirching him with the title of thief.
what's wrong, Johan?
I'm ready to pass judgment. But before I do that, do you have any further objections?
No, Your Honor.
Very well. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Ron Delight, not guilty. Woo! Court is now adjourned. October 13, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 4.
Nick, you did it! You were right after all.
Of course I was.
Actually, I'm a little bit ashamed of myself.
Nicky boy!
Oh, Miss Delight.
What a delight.
No, you could do it. I believed in you all along, Nicky boy. I don't know how I can ever repay you.
Oh, we have standardized billing. Ah, shucks. Thanks, Miss Delight. I just know I'm blushing. But just pay the bill, okay?
Congratulations, Mr. Nick.
My Ron will pay for it.
Yeah, I have a feeling that's how it's gonna work out too. Oh, pearls! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Who's this woman?
Oh, she's nobody. She's just why am I stammering here?
You're blushing. How dare you do this in front of Mystic Maya? You should be ashamed of yourself.
Pearl Punch!
Oh, she slapped me.
Pearly. This woman is, Miss Desiree Delight. She's our client's wife. Mr. Nick.
Yes.
You're even worse than I thought, going behind the back of your own client.
No, you've got it all.
I never forgive you.
Double slap!
Ow! A double slap.
Also very much not well. We've left
Well,
Will with
anyway.
very confused. We've not
Also,
cleared
that
up this
ends
confusion
alright.
at all.
Look, we're just shipping pearls back to the village and everything is fine.
Yeah.
We got the sacred urn back, and the thief has been caught. And for once we worked a case where people didn't die. During the case, even.
You're so right. And it's all thanks to Nicky boy here.
But actually, it was you, Mr. Light, that brought us our urn back. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Please, you're embarrassing me.
If we won the case... Why does this guy still look so glum?
But I am the thief. Actually, what's going on?
What is it, honey? What's up with you? I did my best for you, honey.
I know that, and I appreciate it, Dusty. But the thing is... Come on, give the kid some time. He's just got a little touch of the blues. You know about feeling blue, right, amigo?
Mr. Godot, what are you doing here?
Oh, come on. I just came here to say thanks to my newest buddy. You, Mr. Wright.
Maybe you should learn my name before you call me buddy.
Well, playtime is over.
Huh?
Early this morning, the body of Kane Bullard was discovered.
Back to the death. Hey, Bullard. Where have I heard that name before?
It was an entire 5 minutes ago.
Isn't that the name of the CEO of KB Security?
Oh, wait, body?
The estimated time of death was 1 a.m. on October 12th.
I. Oh.
Didn't you think it was way too easy?
Wait, is it?
Well, we got her in the system.
No, not that one. Something was off, but
He was like, oh yeah, show it. Oh yeah, you showed this. Oh, how nice. Thank you.
we kind of. Yeah, we took away the alibi, and now he's a murder suspect.
Yes, we proved he was there.
And we
We did the
in,
prosecution's work for him.
Yep.
yes, we have in court proven that he is the suspect that was there at that time. It's about the worst thing that you can have happen to you.
Oh dear.
He got us good.
Oh. 1 a.m. on October 12th? You don't mean...
That's right, amigo. At the same time, a cheap little urn was being stolen. The CEO of KB Security was being murdered.
So then... What are you doing here?
Oh, come on. You figured it out already, haven't you, amigo? Or have you already forgotten about that piece of info I helped you out with today?
Help me out? What?
On October 12th at 1 o'clock in the morning, Rhonda Light was in the CEO's office, the scene of the murder. After getting that blackmail letter, he must have been imbued with utter rage.
Oh, well, what are you saying, imbued with rage?
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Rhonda Light was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
Wait, past tense? An employee of KB Security?
It looks like the alibi that saved him from being convicted as a thief is going to be the noose that gets him hanged. Kind of an anti-alibi.
No way.
He can't be the thief because he was at the murder scene when the murder occurred.
No! That's a lie, it can't be true!
Oh, but I'm a thief, I tell you. Rhonda Light. You're going back to prison again. This time the charge is much more serious. This time, you'll be tried for murder.
What? This can't... This is impossible.
I'm looking forward to another exciting showdown, Mr. Wright. You and I aren't through with each other yet. Surely you won't back down from a challenge. You've never been a coward.
Mr. Nick, is this something personal between you two?
Yes, Pearls, ever since Godot showed up on the scene, I haven't been able to take my eyes from him.
Oh my!
Oh,
Slap!
Slap!
slap.
I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. At least let me have some fun while I'm here.
Are you saying your office is in the basement?
Oh, we should counter-challenge him to drink twice as many coffees next time. Then he'll pass
His
out
heart
from it.
explodes.
This guy. Who the heck is he? He may be quiet, but he's the most dangerous enemy I've ever faced.
Well then, time to say goodbye to Mr. Delight.
I am getting 2 times the fees for this, right? Because there are 2 cases where I'm defending you.
Same defendant. You get
I get Ramicha?
Nick, how could this be happening?
you get nothing extra.
These are 2 separate tasks. Separate crimes. Why should I not be paid
But
extra?
you've cast the second.
In fact, you should give a.
You know, that's
what?
a valid that's a valid argument to be paid extra, because sometimes you just make the problem and then you also sell the solution. Companies do that too.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're a lawyer. And your company's lead strategist is Maya.
Yeah, lead, not a lead. Right in front of our very eyes, our client has been arrested for murder. And the one who established his presence at the scene was me.
I don't.
Give back my money.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like that Native American themed pop song that was there several years ago. Arrested for murder on the very same day he's declared innocent of larceny. What the heck's going to happen next?
A trial, I suspect.
To be continued.
Oh, they making the next trial the next case. Is it like that?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I thought we're not gonna count up to 9. Okay, okay.
October 13, 2:03 p.m. Ryan and Co. Law Offices.
Now that I think about it, who is the and co? Because I'm sure as hell not paying Maya.
You sure you're not paying mine?
Plans.
The plans.
That's... Sure.
I don't think
Exactly. It's Wright and Charlie law offices.
Oh my god. You know, I'm glad we found the urn after, and all but poor Mr. Light got arrested again.
Well, do you want to give the urn back and we will have Delight convicted of larceny instead?
I don't think that's how it works.
Strike a deal with the prosecutor, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Well, supposedly Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred.
No way, Jose. I don't buy it. The one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand.
It was a mistake!
Looks
Okay.
like you did too good of a job this time, Nick.
Oh, shut up. Well. How about we get started looking into the KB security murder then?
I think I'm going to head back to Kareem Village for a little while, if that's alright.
Yes. Good.
Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. And we'll find something really conclusive in there later on, I'm sure.
They open it, and in it is a
Is the murder
videotape.
weapon?
Now, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mr. Kmaya, you should say, here, before the womanizer. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of happiness.
Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot there's a murder to solve.
Secret urn given to pearls.
Now remember, no fighting, okay?
She's gone.
Okay, Nick, time to get going. On to this murder investigation. That's the word. I can use words.
Investigation.
I would like to point
Yeah.
out that Godot was like, yeah, I couldn't get in contact with the CEO on account of him being dead, but luckily I found these records. He was tricking us so good.
He already had the records prepared for the other case.
Yes, that's why
what
how he
like,
was so fast.
No, I got them right here. Just a coincidence.
Yeah, no, I tried to contact the CEO, but I couldn't. Luckily, I have these records. Knowing full well the CEO was dead. Such a good trickery.
It must be.
That's
Oh,
me.
that's your turn. I still saw Maya, so I was like, okay.
We must be
You
relieved
must
we
be
got the
relieved.
sacred urn
Right.
back, huh?
You bet. But there's something a little different about it.
Yeah, the urn is back in its doubtful state.
Don't at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says am I, like it always used to.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Plus, faces pink splotches on it now.
It is just a little embarrassed.
I'm
It's a
sure they
sacred
weren't there
urn,
before.
Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Amy's name into I am. And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it.
Is it possible the urn's a fake?
Does it reek of cheap? Then no. I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Korean Village.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Korean Village in a long time. Bad memories? So I guess.
I mean, last
Yeah.
time her grandparents, or not her grandparents exactly, but last time she did
Aunt, right?
almost get convicted and yeah, get murdered there.
Little bit
Well,
of
I
trauma.
mean, yeah. It's just the risk of being in this video game with us. She knew when she signed up. So, I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, right? With the best gyms there.
Mostly ghost type.
Yeah.
Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training.
So why haven't you been training lately, Maya?
Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that.
A channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious. Whatever that is.
If you're going to train, you have to be serious, otherwise real tragedies can happen.
I bet that's what they tell people at the gym too. Steph, you've been to one, is it? Is it this?
Channeling training?
No, a gym.
Oh, yeah. Even battle there.
Is what happened last year still bothering you?
Oh.
Isn't it?
That murder in Hope Village. It happened because the power of channeling was misused.
When a medium uses the Korean technique, she temporarily loses her own will.
So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, the spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. Like combining ketchup and mustard. What's worse, in those cases the spirit medium has no memory of what happened, save for the stains on her hands.
Who calls me at midnight? Okay. One moment.
Poor Mika.
Just to be sure, I'm gonna server mute me here for a moment.
Very good, very good. But how can he server unmute himself later?
He cannot.
Ouch.
I'll send him a text message as well.
Excellent. Yeah, I can imagine that Maya is a little bit traumatized. Also with the aunt being like, no, Pearl deserves to be the next head.
Ooh, I like the Phoenix Wright cereal picture that Mia posted. Stephen, I've not asked before, but have you seen the image that I posted from the newest Monster Prom trailer with someone of the monsters also parodying Nick?
Oh yeah. I did see a screenshot at least. That they basically do a Phoenix, right?
Yeah. I'm still excited that this entire thing is so popular that they managed to earn enough and have enough funding to push out 4 games and a lot of DLC.
Yeah, one of the producers is quite well, I say quite, but yes.
It's an internet personality, right?
Yeah. Mika also knows of him. But yeah. Well,
I wonder how many more people do something like we do with the play together and do the voices together. I bet it's not just a few.
no, it's quite some people. I do think most people play the game alone. I think.
Well, it's a lot faster than
You try and get a certain ending. Let's see, what do we have? One's wallet. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 AM on October 12th and bring $50,000. If you don't, I'll take that red diamond you received the other day instead. To the security at Lordly Taylor, I will be coming to Purloin, the most priceless work of art on display in your Treasures of Corain exhibit. Take good care of the speckled urn, won't you? Yours truly, Mask Star the Mask. Okay. Oh, I have the screen shake on this game as well, but they don't use it too often, I think.
Yeah.
This is an interesting translation. I do notice that sometimes I'm like, I don't remember the text being this way. So
I'm surprised you remember the text.
well, I don't remember the exact text, but I do remember the vibe, and I do remember the story beats, which is very fun. For example, at some point I was like, oh, I remember now. Godot is trying to trick us. That's why everything is like, he's like, oh, you know, you really have to establish that this guy is not the thief. He basically tricked Rondelight in being like, no, I am the thief. This is my one chance to prove it. And then we were like, oh no, we have to strike him
Godot
down.
seems really smart now that you've seen how this worked out.
Mm-hmm. The fun thing is, he's not gloaty. So where Francisca and Edgeworth were kind of gloaty, it was like, oh, you don't even see this. Of course it's this way. He shuts up and lets you make mistakes.
Exactly, he's like, yeah. No.
And he has the best theme song. It's so good. Well, if it's an emergency for Micha, then we'll have to call it quits. But
Oh no, I got the message. Okay. Micha, welcome back.
Why do you still mute me? I've been screaming for like 6 minutes that this was not an issue at all.
oh, oh
Don't
no.
self-mute me just because someone calls me. I can mute my thing for just fine myself. For a momentary thing of, oh, the fire alarm is going off. How do I turn this off? Batteries are out, so it started going.
Yeah, it's always the weirdest thing, but I guess it makes sense that a fire alarm should go off when the battery dies.
Yes, that was a 1 minute phone call to solve that. But then was like, wait, why can no one hear me? Okay, I'm still muted, yay. I do not have permission to unmute myself.
Oh no.
So
Well,
I am back
You're
here.
back. That's
And
good.
we have fixed the fire alarm.
Excellent. That means everything is safe and we can continue on.
No,
No, that just
everything
means that
can
everything
now
is on
be
fire,
on
but
fire.
Micha got tired of the noise.
Yeah, yes, everything is on fire, but we are ignoring the noise now.
Excellent. At least there's some peace and quiet.
Yeah, and it's no
Do
longer
not
cold.
Do not recognize the fire, do not acknowledge its existence, and it will not be able to harm you.
I treat my fires like I treat my children. With neglect.
Called
Oh,
this
Jesus.
thing.
Micha is putting out fires by simply ignoring its existence.
Exactly.
And the other people are like, Micha, how did you do that? And Micha is just like, how did I do what?
Because like, oh, I just gave the fire the cold shoulder.
Don't thank me. Just not doing my job.
Exactly. Alright. Let's
me?
get
Yep.
going.
That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you?
I suppose not, but... I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all.
It sounds like being the master of Crane is going to be a heavy responsibility. So, what do we do now?
Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder.
Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Just hit the phone book.
Hey, why don't we ask Mr. Light? Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles.
Oh, Maya on a motorcycle is scary. Motorcycles? You're not thinking of getting one, are you?
I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy.
Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own from Mr. Delight.
Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center too.
have you already pointed out the Mr. Sorry, the Miss and Mrs. issue this episode, or can we stop with that?
Well, yeah, it's kind of weird that it says Miss, right? Well, she's married.
Okay,
it's just a
good.
small
We've
bit,
done
so-
that. Moving on.
Oh, Detective Adney was Musk the Mask after all, huh?
Oh yeah, did we remember to arrest him?
No, he ran off giggling.
I guess so. After all, he did admit it.
Yes, but Mr. Delight still hasn't changed his tune. He's still claiming that he's the real master of the mask. You don't think he's just saying that to avoid the murder charge, do you?
I'm not sure. It's possible. But
That would be clever.
Let's inspect Charlie.
Charlie, a quite decorative co-worker. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. No
That's
matter
why
how...
he's C in Phoenix and Go.
So who is the old?
Good question.
Others.
That's Maya, others.
Others.
Phoenix, Charlie, and others.
Sure, that works. It would also explain the time when we worked with that up-and-coming forensics researcher, whose name I promptly forgot.
Emma Sky.
Yeah.
No matter how busy I get, I never forget to water this little fella.
He's doing a better job than me.
There is a giant. Well, This is just play acting, Micha. I always murder my plants.
Oh.
There is a giant building just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. The chain is getting so rich that they bought a whole chunk of the next town over. They started building a huge theme park. It's going to be called Gatewater Land. And the next year it's also getting an expansion, Gatewater Land Sky. To think that 2 years ago it was just a little hotel for a businessman.
Yeah, a little business.
All that from one little murder. Murder
Yeah.
is big business.
Yeah, Micha, it's all that thing with with like the butterfly who makes changes.
Alright, where do we go first?
To the detention center and see if he's still insane?
October 13, Detention Center. Visitor's room. I already told you it's not me.
Is that pitiful whine that tapers into silence?
Definitely wrong.
Sweet, sweet music.
Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now.
Man, we don't have enough time as is.
Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy, just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands.
I guess you're right. The guard over there looks a bit on edge too.
Come on, he always looks like that. We'll just have to come back later.
Okay, let's go check out some other place, Nick.
Alright,
Apparently we're not going here.
October 13, Mask Star the Mask's hideout.
Nicky boy, Maya!
Miss Delight.
All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie.
Yeah. But I guess it ended up hurting us, guys. They didn't want to draw the background twice, huh? So the envelope is still there.
No, we made a copy of it.
A photograph.
Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating herself up.
Nicky boy, please. Please help Ronnie.
Sign here that I'm getting paid twice.
He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly.
Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out as soon as I've been guaranteed that I'll be paid.
What's the
Go over
worst
the
that can
payments.
happen? We upgrade him to terrorism?
Ooh,
I'll take your
I don't dislike it.
Really? Are you serious? About everything besides the terrorism? Oh, I'm so happy. I I knew asking timing. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do.
My wallet agrees.
I don't know what I can do to help anymore.
I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. Though I kind of... I don't trust her. I have the unreasonable gut feeling that she's just tricking him somehow. So Ron received a blackmail letter, huh?
Do you think Mr. Light knows about this?
No, after the court case, yes.
Well, if she did, I don't think she would have been smiling like that. She was in a
she
courtroom.
doesn't.
I wonder if we should tell her about it.
I think it'd be smarter if we didn't. I
And
said
this
with
is the
zero
thing.
conviction.
It seems to treat it as if she was in the courtroom, but not in the actual.
Yeah, the
Like she was in
weird
the
thing
waiting
is,
room.
sometimes it's like
the game
we
treats
call
it
them
as she
in
was.
and puts them out, right?
Yeah, it's and it seems like she was standing in the waiting room outside of the court, which should be odd, but apparently that's how the game's treating it. So who's the audience cheering then? Man, we got
The peanut
destroyed.
gallery.
Yeah, who is even in the peanut gallery? Is it only for
Wait,
peanuts? No
those
humans
are,
allowed?
huh? No, those are charged admission tickets. It's like entertainment.
And you think Desiree wouldn't be able to afford one of those?
No, she wouldn't. Not without Ron's wallet. And Ron's wallet was gone.
Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My honey would never ever not give me money or kill anyone. It's just not in him.
I don't think he would either, Nick.
Yeah. But you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please! Yeah!"
Please die.
Slowly tapering off.
Die.
You would never say that. Anyway, Mrs. Delight, he might not be a killer. But he's still going around saying that he's a thief.
Oh, I already told you. That's just a fantasy for him.
Mr. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world.
What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about Maroni. We don't have any secrets between us. And he isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief, huh? Very idea.
I guess I just don't get it.
Get what?
I just can't understand how they can be so different, and yet be such a happy couple.
Yeah, they sure are different.
Oh, come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it?
It's his bank account.
You're just super. You're just super in
No.
love with his wallet.
It was love at first sight. For me, anyway.
You saw his paycheck.
No, what for you?
Love at first sight? What?
So was really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Light?
La light.
I tripped over my tongue, okay?
You know what? That's gonna be his new nickname. But, well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life.
Save your life?
Did he pay off your debts with the Yakuza?
No, but I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in the corner, so I fought back.
Robbers!
Yes, they took me hostage. I was so frightened.
She says with a smile.
They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears back then.
She says with a smile. Yeah,
Look, she has limited facial expressions.
I would too if I were in that situation.
Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you?
Yes, exactly. I remember how he looked so handsome in that guard uniform with his. He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please, stop it! He screamed. I could see the robber's face turn pale.
That high-pitched shriek of his does have a surprising strongly effect on people. Also, how did that syllable go there?
I don't know. But then, crying and...
Sorry. There is a button for getting... No, never mind. Sorry.
Huh?
Lying and swinging his arms like crazy. He attacked two robbers. All by himself. He came to save me. A total stranger. All by himself.
That's not it. What is it? Well, I give up.
He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life for me.
Wow, that's a great story.
It's also
Maya's
a great
like,
way.
wow, great story, bro.
It's also a great way to completely set unrealistically high expectations for anyone else expecting romance. But okay.
Well, yeah. But the least you could expect, and he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better to protect
At
me.
running it away? No one better at running
And
away?
that's... No, he did not run away. That's why I fell in love with him like I did.
That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Oh,
I
screw
hope you
you.
do the same for me if I get taken hostage.
Oh, but you already did, Maya. And guess
That's
what?
the,
Nick did
the-
try to do that.
Well, screaming and running at the person? I don't think we did that.
With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not so distant future.
Kind of people more than anything.
Wow. Wow, you don't have to be racist.
Alright, I hate these kind of animals more than anything.
You mean ace detectives?
No, I'm fine with ace detectives.
Oh, so then you must mean thieves.
No, they're alright too, I think. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives.
Oh.
There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. Or animals, as I just clarified.
By the way, why did you go to Detective Admi's office anyway?
Well, as the trials went on, I started to get more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal.
The real criminal?
Yes, obviously the real Master is not my Ronnie, right?
Yeah?
And Detective Admi knew more about Master the Mask than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV.
So then you went there to ask him some questions?
Right. Never takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now. But I forced my way past her and into his hideout.
I wouldn't exactly call that office of his hideout.
Oh, that bag was sitting right there on top of the table.
Yeah, we saw that back there yesterday too.
There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Except someone who pretends to be an ace detective whilst actually being a thief.
Mr. Light, do you know about KB security?
Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works.
See, this is why I asked earlier past tense versus present tense. See, she still thinks he works there. And yet, according to what we heard today...
Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron DeLite was once an employee of KB Security. He was a professional security guard.
Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. In fact, we should try to find out where he works.
Party shop. It looks like Mr. Light doesn't know.
Yeah, with all this background stuff. Our KB security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, this. At the speeds I drive, that is.
Yeah, I was also thinking like you're probably driving like a mad woman.
Yeah. Like
Larry
30.
told me it takes 30 minutes by car.
Not if you take the jump. And I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty far on my bike.
To make it to KB security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying?
That's what I just said. Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now?
I'm scared. Thank you. I think I'll pass. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves at a reasonable speed.
What a scaredy cat you are, Nick.
Okay, you go sit with the mad woman on the bike and I go there myself.
Note at a reasonable speed, we have seen Phoenix bicycle down the highway before.
That was a dream of yours, that didn't actually happen. Misty Light told us the location of KB security.
Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Light. To the CEO's office.
Oh, we skipped past the base entrance. She gave us the directions of how to fly into the building, which lands you on the top floor.
Yeah, we entered through a window. October 13,
sure?
KB Security CEO's office.
We skipped everything else immediately into the CEO's office.
This thing looks really weird. It looks like you're in a vault and not in an office.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I don't see windows. And the walls look like they're metal and not regular walls.
It's very much office in a vault room, Alex.
Hope you have good airco. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh?
Walls in here look thick. Just like you'd expect in a CEO's office.
No. What has that got to do with anything?
Hey, it's you guys.
Ah, it's Detective Gummy Bear.
Yes. Anyway, today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh?
Sure was, pal. The prosecutor made real fools out of us.
Yeah, I feel for you. So I do have to wonder where your foxes came from.
Wow, it was not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like... Oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserved, pal. Ho ho ho.
I don't remember Gummy ever gloating.
I think he was when, yeah. Sometimes when we got into it with Francesca, I was like, "Oh, brother, you than me, pal."
Or something to that effect, yeah.
You really sound like that to you, pal?
If the gumshoe fits.
Oh, well, anyway. Point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart to their job. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives.
Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy.
Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating? Here, take a look at my attorney's badge. I crafted it myself.
He's still showing that cheap little thing off.
That has not become canon.
Oh, a real man keeps his mouth shut and carries a suave police badge, pal.
And now you just show him the police badge that you've stolen.
That you, oh yeah, or that you also crafted. What happened?
Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder.
Okay. But the thing is, I'm really not supposed to.
Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work?
Aw, puppy eyes engage.
Things are really working against us right now. We need help.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? I'll tell you everything. Here's my bank pin.
Okay, I won't crying you, pal.
So, the victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room.
It happened at exactly the same time that Mask the Mask was stealing the urn, huh?
Kane's autopsy report. Time of death 10:12 at 1 a.m. Cause cerebral hemorrhaging from blunt trauma to the head. And 10:12 in this case means October 12th. Autopsy report added to the court record.
So what did it take almost an entire day to discover the body?
That's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that safe.
Safe? Well, it is pretty big.
Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out, well, he came.
Oh god, that must have been super traumatic.
Yeah.
So, the body fell out. A white string must be the shape from when he fell out.
I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard.
Here's a question. If that happens to you, would you stuff the body back in and let someone else deal with it?
No.
Knowing the amount of paperwork that would be?
No.
I do think that would be very funny to just put the body back in and then just be
But
like,
then you're making yourself a suspect.
and you're just like,
No,
Walk.
you don't need to
and
let
you're
anybody
like,
else know.
coworker,
Fingerprints?
could you look into the safe, please? And then watch their reaction.
If not the corpse ever falls out of a closet somewhere.
Or you just start putting the body in other places to keep things unexpected.
Police are doing their investigation. Where's the body gone? I don't know. Have you checked the ceiling fan?
And they look up, and it's just hanging there, slowly going around. In fact, that would make
Nobody
you
ever
the
looks up.
Exactly, this would make you the prime suspect, Micha, because that's
But you know I did that. If you find,
Yeah,
find
exactly,
a body,
because Mika would
I
have once
tied
more
them
proven
to
that
your
no one
slot.
ever looks up.
If you find a body tied with your local ceiling fan, please know that I did not actually do this.
No, you just aspired it, right?
I just
So that makes you a
inspired somebody
co-conspirator.
to do this. Yes.
Mika, we're getting you for this.
Oh well.
But
least
but you know
food-
what? Maybe
at
I'll
least-
defend you.
No, it's fine. In jail, I still get fries. I can live with it.
Well, Maya.
Oh, I've said my text for a while.
Maybe you could
Did
start
you
by getting the
actually,
man's
Phoenix?
name right.
We're waiting for you. Yeah.
No, that was not. It wasn't me trying to get your attention. It was me trying to find a segue to go back.
Okay. So, what happened to Master Mask?
Oh, visit the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again! Or something like that he keeps yelling.
No. I didn't mean him. He's not a real thief anyway, right?
Oh, you mean that detective at me?
Oh, that's right, Gumshoe hates at me.
Oh, that was great. The guy got what he deserved.
Now that's the detective I know and love.
That's literally the quote that Maya just did.
Think about it. Admi was always around when the calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place.
No correlation at all.
I was hiding at a crime scene. Ha! Yeah, right. It's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you just knew he was a thief.
That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen items he keeps bragging about.
Yeah, he just did that to make himself look like a great detective. That's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist.
His
Huh?
first heist.
Oh yeah, the Tower of Abaddon case. There was a witness on that one.
Would it happen to be the CEO of KNB Security?
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me I guessed that right.
A witness?
Yeah, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it.
The gem and the thief. Stolen?
Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before?
It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it...
Or is it Butts?
Newspaper clipping. An article on Musk Musk's first heist. Newspaper clipping added
Copy.
to the court record.
Butts only just started.
Alright. Prosecutor Godal.
The prosecutor. I really don't like that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight.
Oh, I think he did it that way just cause he knew it's a little more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. Or it might be complaining about all the coffee.
So, who is that Java addicted masked maniac anyway?
Well, Prosecutor Godot, he's quite an enigma, right? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office station. Came out of nowhere.
That's right, he said this was his first case as prosecutor.
And he lost it.
And it's true, according to the records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court. A maverick that gave me goosebumps. And he drinks so much coffee.
Impressive.
Goosebumps? You?
Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me, they all just turned the other way.
Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular.
No, that's not what I meant.
The Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark and dank secret.
Alright. Should we stop here? Because I can hear people getting tired.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
that's
this is a good
perhaps
point,
idea.
yeah.
Okay. Then we'll leave it at here for today.
Exactly,
See you
we'll
next time.
stay on that one shot of a somewhat down-looking gummy bear.
Destitute detective. Part 3, surprise investigation.
Oh, the big number is the safe slot, is it?
Yeah. So we have 10 slots.
Yeah, I for some reason I thought that it's the like episode number or something like that. Chapter number.
But episode number is after the word episode.
Yeah.
Vacuum, yeah.
Yeah. There's just nothing I can say to that. It's just you're correct.
Alright, that's it for us. Everyone have a wonderful night.
Good
And
night.
we'll be back next week.